Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded weapon guide here on Borderlands 2. Today we are back with a new mod in hand to review. As you can see, it's a very fast firing pistol, very high damage. I am afraid to say I am using the B on this one. I like to do that now and again. I know I get told off for using the B here and there, but this one just seems brilliant with it. It's a pistol, it's very high damage and it feels quite a lot like the Maggie and the Luck Cannon from Borderlands, the pre-sequel kind of thing. So yeah, it's just a real good high damage pistol, which means that it's perfect for Salvador and his B wielding dual pistol skills. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But yeah, this is called the Salt Cannon and it is made by vWolvern over on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub. We've done one or two videos already on vWolvern. This is I think there's only 3 on each section, and this is the 3rd one. Like I said, it's called the Salt Cannon, and that's why it's probably modelled from the Luck Cannon from Borderlands pre-sequel, something like that. It's a very, very good weapon indeed. So we're going to be giving that a bit of a review today and taking it through the rest of the forest and just killing some tree ants and other things while we're here. So without further ado, let's get on with the guide, and we'll start off by showing you guys exactly where to get it. So as always, you can go to the link in the description, click on that, that'll take you straight there, or you can navigate there yourself by clicking on Borderlands 2 mods on the GitHub and then scrolling right down to pretty much the bottom where you'll see vWolvern's section just here. We've got the Diesel and the Tsunami in there, but also we're going to be looking at the Salt Cannon today. So click on that. That'll bring up the weapons information page with a slight bit of info you need to know about the weapon, as well as all other stuff. Click on the raw tab, right click and save as into your Borderlands 2 binaries folder. Remember what you've saved it as, come in the game, and then execute it using the console command menu, which you can see right there. That is now pasted in. The weapon that you need is the Unforgiven, the pearlescent weapon, which you can get from 10001, the end of Raid on Destruct Peak, or from Legendary Loot Midgets, as well as other world drop sources. So there you go. Let's get a little bit of an overview of this. You can see that the Salt Cannon now is a nice subtle kind of silvery and black skin on it. Looks absolutely lovely. I do like the colour of it for sure. It says "you mad bro" as the red text. Obviously quite a famous saying that well, it's associated with being salty as well, which is why it's called the Salt Cannon. And that is pretty much all you need to know on that one. So we're going to continue the killing throughout the forest right now, and I'll carry on telling you a little bit about it. So this is now a Legendary Jacob's Pepperbox Pistol. It replaces the Unforgiven, and it does have the same drops as the Unforgiven. So even running this patch now, you will get this to drop from, let's say, 101 or Loot Midgets, things like that. It's provided a couple of Gib codes as well, where you can either get the 2-4 or the dastardly prefixes on there. That is pretty much it. So unfortunately, I've said this before, it is quite annoying when we don't get changes listed, things like that from the developers, but there's a little bit in there for me to go off. But basically this is just a beefed up version of the Unforgiven, and like I said, it does really feel quite powerful. Actually, it's very powerful indeed, actually, much better than the Maggies, which is probably the closest way, you know, gun in the game, non-modded gun anyway, that actually compares to it. I do recommend that this one is not used by anyone that doesn't like overpowered weapons too much, because it's very powerful indeed. You can see, like I said, with the B's amp damage, especially, you don't even need to slag enemies in overpower 8. You can just sit there, fire a few times, and they will be dead. So if you want to give yourself a bit of a challenge and try this out, maybe take your B off and don't use any slag at all. That'll probably make things quite a little bit harder, but in general this is just a beefed up version of the Unforgiven, and it is pretty damn powerful, as you can see right there. So even look, when I lose amp damage, it's still very highly explosive weapon. It's very high damage, things like that. So yeah, definitely recommend using this if you're quite new to the game, or you just want to go around and tear up some enemies, things like that. In a minute I do go down to this this Berserker camp and, well, just absolutely destroy them. Even some of the biggest orcs in there get downed pretty quickly. But all in all, like I said, it's a good practice weapon. If you're not used to using pistols and things like that, if you're not used to using Salvador, then definitely try it out with him. He's absolutely made for this. Definitely people who may be more melee orientated or sniper orientated will just enjoy putting this on and just going around and enjoying the use of Salvador and his dual wielding pistol skills. So there you go, guys, nice simple review of the new modded pistol, the Salt Cannon by vWolvern. Let me know what you think of this down in the comments below, but for now, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.